To spank or not to spank, that is the question that most parents ask on a day-to-day basis. Spanking children, is it the lazy alternative to discipline? And who does spanking benefit? The child? Or does it benefit the id of the angry parent? Today, I will share with you the negative impacts that spanking has on the overall well-being of a child, as well as providing tangible alternatives to use in its place. Spanking provokes feelings of fear and embarrassment in the child being spanked, and serves only to satisfy the anger of the frustrated parent. Like most adults today, I was spanked as a child. And I remember looking back and feeling embarrassment and fear from my father. I don't really remember the lessons that it was that he was trying to teach me from spanking me. I just remember wanting to avoid being spanked altogether. Now, studies show that spanking of children can actually add to the feelings of aggression and inferiority. Punishment distracts the child from learning how to resolve a conflict in an effective and humane way. Anger accumulated from habitual spanking becomes stored aggression, which the child stores internally. Spanking also teaches the child that violence is a means to resolve conflict, and it disables them from being able to develop strong interpersonal skills and tactics to dissolve conflict in their adulthood. Through other discipline methods, they may take more time, yes, more energy, yes, and definitely self-control. But their results yield a more emotionally stable and competent child. Timeout and self-reflection is a discipline tool that can be used from age 1 on up. The use of special chairs, rugs, corners, and timers can make the timeout a more tangible experience for the child, thus creating a situation that the child wants to avoid. Bringing yourself down to the actual level of the child and not thinking on the level of a child, but, eye contact. And basically, when you're doing that, it teaches the child that it is not an inferior being, but an equal participant. Yes, an equal participant that is resolving the bad behavior or conflict. Once a consistent routine of timeout is established, a set number of warnings can be used upon escalating behavior, and it allows the child to recognize and prevent negative consequences. Also, if you allow the child and yourself a time to calm down when the child is in timeout place, it teaches the child to wait and think before reacting to their anger, even into adulthood. This space of time, it also allows you, the parent, a moment to work through the anger, and it averts an unwanted physical incident from happening. Now, the use of alternatives such as timeout does require more time and more effort on the part of the parent. If you're currently using spanking, it will definitely take several consistent, that's the key word, consistent attempts to transition the child to the use of timeout. Do not be discouraged if the first couple of tries the child resists to the idea of timeout. Do not be discouraged if you lose your temper and a spanking incident does occur. If something like that does occur, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to explain to the child that you personally are not happy with your actions. You are not happy for spanking and you apologize for what you did. Now, you include the child in punishment. Perhaps ask the child what you feel that they think would be an appropriate reprimand. Remember, consistency is the key. Allowing the child to get away with punishment for small events will lead them to take greater jumps in behavior, creating an incident where the parent may be angered to handle the situation appropriately. Now, though it will take a good deal of initial effort on behalf of the parents, I believe that the result of a self-assured, non-violent child will bring a sense of peace to any household. I challenge you, the parent, to get creative, to come up with your own alternatives and look at this as an opportunity not only to remodel your child, but to make a more calm, cool, and collective you. Thank you for your time.